everyone. In this video I want to talk about longevity, and I was doing some research about this subject, and I'll deliver some tips about how to develop a long life and have more quality. So one of the tips is to keep your cholesterol below 140, and with diet, exercise, you can easily keep in this level, and this is a good prevention to cardiovascular disease. And you need to follow also a good diet with more similar to more natural foods, like the grapes that has, I don't know if is that the name, resveratrol, that decreases your chances of Alzheimer and Parkinson, and also goes against the some toxins that compromise your quality of life and your longevity. So a part of this, the diet with a good ingest of water. The coffee is good as well to help in your mental health and your memory, and also prevents against Alzheimer and all this disease, Parkinson as well. And it's basically like you have to follow a more natural diet. And in my case, I start with vegetarianism, and then I change it for veganism after a time, because I was thinking about not just for health but also for a philosophy that helped me to make this change. And I was my main motivation to follow this diet was because I was thinking about the right that all the animals has to live the same with us. If you have right to have a life and do all these things, why the animals don't have this? That was my turning point to change my behavior and have more strict, not just vegetarianism, but follow all the steps and have a complete diet without any kind of animal foods and all these things. And a part of this philosophy, will make your health as a whole much better. And that was some of the tips: natural foods and nuts, without meat, and a good ingest of water, exercise, a good sleep, the managing of your stress. It's better to have a quiet life and more stable. But one thing that was it really impressed me was one terminology, that philosophy that the Japanese has, that is called IKIGAI. So I always looked for people like in Okinawa in Japan, that we have there more than 400 people with more than 100 years. So it's some communities with people that live a lot of time with quality, and they have there a philosophy called Ikigai. This philosophy is like when we have a reason to live, and that is the main ingredient to have a long life. And I was also always thinking about this, that when we have a real purpose and the happiness comes, and this brings health and quality, and you have a long life in consequence of this. And that was the, the the tips for today, to look for some work that you really love to do, and find a way to have a resource with this. And also the main purpose, help people, and then you can deliver your service and get your resources and have a life that you really enjoy to do. And this will bring the real happiness and quality of life. And that's the tips for today. And I'll put in the link our social medias, and you can subscribe there and follow us, because we put some tips every week. We put some posts about health and all these things that is very useful for you. So that's the message for today. I'll stop the video, and until the next video.